I definitely got the best chips and queso from this admin abuse. Shout out to my friends who were there helping me trait farm this thing to 10 traits, which is genuinely insane. While my buddy Tenelstar was stealing and trading for the Brainrots you need to put into the taco truck to spawn the chips and queso, I was collecting Sigma Boys.
Sigma Boy.
This was the stuff you needed to spawn it. Not many spawned today, because I'm assuming it was pretty difficult for some people to get the items for it. But luckily, Sammy did say he'll bring it back on Saturday, so don't worry everybody. You'll get your chances then. I was holding off on spawning it until Sammy does his snap, because the first 2 Brainrots that spawn after he snaps are rainbow. So if we get this rainbow, it'll be big. Wait, hold on, there he goes. We need to time this perfectly. There we go, let's see what we got.
Oh!
No way, bro. Galaxy is actually insane. I think that's way more rare than Rainbow. And we got Taco. Can we get Bubblegum? No, we can't. But we got Nye and Cat. This thing is coming along perfectly. We need to let it run the runway for all the traits we can. Then we can start buying back and forth. 3 traits. And it's already at 450 million a second. Oh my God, this is going to get crazy. Shout out to the goat who carried it all. This cockroach delivered a sombrero, making it 550 million a second. Comment goat for that. This is where me and Hamster keep buying it back and forth. Now we're aiming for whatever possible traits it can get. Comment how much you think it'll make by the end of this video without cheating. We're up 4 traits. It does get hit by fire, making it 675 million a second here, which is just absolute perfection. Tell me what you guys got out of the 10x Sammy did today. If anyone has OGs, post them and tag me so we can possibly trade. Did anyone else get a strawberry elephant in their server? I got the fake one and real one, which looks super cool. Once Sammy finished hosting admin abuse and we got all the possible traits we could, we started doing rituals of our own for more traits, like this Chiclatera to get the spray trait. A little fun fact about this, if you keep buying it back and forth in front of the Chiclatera, it can still get the spray. Do be careful though. Brainrots start moving a lot faster when this effect is active. Luckily for us, it got hit the second it started, making it 800 million a second. With this ritual running and Sammy snapping, it puts us more at risk to getting hit by the fire or bombarderos, sending us flying away and losing the Brainrot. But our team is Navy SEAL level. I'm talking very coordinated, very focused, just locked into the mission, getting this Brainrot to 1 billion plus a second. Hamster got hit by the fire here, and this is why I say make sure you have friends who know what they're doing. Lil Rose clutched that up and kept us in the game. Shout out to her. That put me on the edge of my seat. We've already been doing this for quite some time, so if we lost it here, I would have been very upset. And while that was happening, it managed to get hit by Bombardero, making it go up to 875 million a second. We're slowly but surely hitting that 1 billion a second mark.
CHIPSO and Queso.
10x luck did not bless me for nothing, and he was also spawning random traits like the witch hat. I was kinda hoping it would get hit by it for more value, but it was only here for like 5 seconds. He did the same thing with the Mateo hat ritual. Spawned it for 3 seconds, then made it go away, causing us to do it ourselves. Shout out Sammy for at least doing the spider ritual for us. It helped us a lot. So far, we're sitting at 962 million a second, but don't you worry, we did the Orca ritual for the fin and the Mateo ritual for the hat. If you guys trait farmed the chips and queso, comment how much it does, what mutation it has, and how many traits you managed to get on it. Holy snap. Bro, we don't need any more traits. We'll take care of it from here.
Oh!
Now that the admin abuse is completely done, we can carry on with our rituals. We did the Mateo hat first. Now, I don't know if this is true. Don't fact check me on it. But I think if you stand on a specific Brainrot, it'll get hit by the lightning because it strikes players all the time. So it's an easy way to get it to strike the Brainrot. If you guys ever try that, let me know in the comments if I'm just rambling nonsense or that's really what it is. Now notice how Tenel's star is following the Brainrot. He got striked, and so did the Chips and Queso. God, we are just too goated at this. We finally hit that 1 billion a second. We all know we could do better than that. I was planning on doing it for another 2 to 3 hours to maybe get starfall, rain or snow on it, but that'd be no life like crazy, so enjoy the traits I could get on it. My goodness, I didn't know it was that hard to get. Only 173,000 remain, and it started at 250,000, so that means only 77,000 of them spawned. Hopefully Sammy makes it a lot easier for people to get it on Saturday. I think the Brainrot everybody was trying to get was the new one from the Taco Lucky block, used to spawn the Chips and Queso. What a pull-out of the secret lucky block. Subscribe if you want to claim that luck. Finally got the 4 orcas used to do the shark fin ritual. I started cleaning up all the tools that dropped from the event so everything could look cleaner. The fin trait is a lot easier to hit from what I've seen. Again, don't fact-check me on any of this. I kinda tried to study the game, but I get proved wrong every single time. Let's get this baby to its max potential. I might spawn another one just to have it plain, because the galaxy coloring just looks terrible. And which duo Brainrot is your favorite out of these options? Burguro and Frayura Garama and Madungdung Kechuru and Musturu Chips and Queso. Me personally, I gotta go with Garama and Madungdung. It's just a classic and looks super fire with certain traits and mutations. Yo, if the orca is watching this video, thank you very much for hitting it. You're the goat, or orca. Anyways, this thing is on 1.1 billion and looking insane with 10 traits. Now we could call it quits here, but we did have 3 lavacas laying around. Why not go for the galactic and see how far we could push this thing? Again, this could be another cope method, but whenever galactic is running, it tends to hit whatever spawns on the runway pretty early. So I got my altar count as close as I could to where the Brainrot spawned and kept buying it back and forth. And to keep it quite frank with you, this ritual sucks. They had us buying it back and forth, and every time we thought it would get hit by the meteor, it would hit everything but our Chips and Queso. But you never give up. Always have hope, because you never know what the future holds. Even if odds are stacked against you, remain a freaking goat. No, seriously, take a look at this. I honestly couldn't believe what I was seeing till this happened.
Chipso and Queso. Chipso and Queso. Chipso and Queso.
I'm just kidding. Like I said, ritual sucks. This is what we finished at 10 traits, 1.1 billion a second. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.